Hey people, it's Aqua here. Wow, I can't believe this is the 10th episode of 2021, all the way from January to October. Here is another episode of Top Android Apps where I share with you some amazing Android applications to help bring the best out of your mobile device and to put a smile on your face. Without taking much of your time, as usual, let's get to the video. At number 1 on today's list is an amazing wallpaper application. I don't know where this has been all this while. This is called Stocky. And as you can derive from the name, this application comes with all the stock wallpapers that comes with a lot of mobile devices, ranging from the iPhones, the Pixels, all Samsung devices, and a whole other brands. I can't mention every brand here. The one I'm currently using is the wallpaper from the new iPad mini of 2021. And as you can see, it's not just one. This comes with all the stock wallpapers that come on the iPad mini. The same for all the new iPhones, the new Samsung devices. You can see this has almost every wallpaper on here. The first tab shows you most of the phone brands so you can easily sort them out. As you can see, you have Asus, you have Blue, you have Lphone, Flyphone, Huawei, like a whole lot. The list keeps going. So if you're a big fan of the Pixel wallpapers, the iPhone wallpapers, the Samsung wallpapers, everything has been made available to you right at your fingertips. So check these wallpapers out. I think my favorite so far has been the iPad mini wallpapers and also the Pixel wallpapers. Check it out. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section below. For app number 2 on today's list is one application that I really find amazing. Like I think it's so unique. I haven't seen anything like this out there. This is Moses. So what this application basically does is that it helps you extract vocals from instrumentals from any music at all, which is so unique. So for instance, all you have to do is to hit the plus button, input the URL, download the music that you want. In a couple of minutes, this is going to download the vocals and you have access to the vocals and instrumentals separately. Like for instance, let's check this out.
Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear.
As you can see, whilst playing the music, you can easily turn down the vocals and be left with just the instrumentals, or turn down the instrumentals and be left with just the vocals. You can just save this onto your mobile device, which I find very useful. Just imagine there's this music out there and you want to use the instrumentals for something, but you can't seem to find the instrumentals or anything like that. This application is going to help you do exactly that. I can think about a lot of uses for this application, especially for the content creators out there. This application is something you should definitely check out, and the fact that you don't have to pay for it partly is really cool. For app number 3 is the scrolling icon live wallpaper application. So if you're somebody that finds yourself downloading a lot of icons for your device, this is actually going to help you reuse those icons as a live wallpaper application on your mobile phone. Isn't that cool? I don't know why nobody has actually thought about this before this time. So what this application basically does is that this is going to use the icons you have on your mobile phone to create this live wallpaper application with all your icons scrolling behind the device, which is I think it's kind of cool if you like animated wallpaper. So this is as simple as it gets. Turn your icon pack into a live wallpaper application in a couple of seconds. Check it out with a link below. The next application is one that you probably remember from about a decade ago. This is the RetroPort application. So what this basically does is that this is an Android music player that looks exactly like the OG iPod. Yeah, the OG iPod. What I really like about this application is that not just the looks, this actually comes with that haptic feedback that you used to get anytime you are scrolling the interface. This feels really good. It takes me back to those days, and I can't believe sometimes people even think I'm still holding the iPod. Yeah, that's how good it looks, especially when you're using AMOLED panels. The darks look really dark, the colors look really punchy, so you can easily fool somebody this is the iPod. So this is a music player application that looks just like the iPod. You can actually go in there and tweak the colors too. This sorts your music into artists, genres and all that. This is basically an offline music player, and I think the fact that it looks like the iPod from a decade ago is actually refreshing. So if you've been looking for an offline music player, the RetroPort is something you could probably consider checking out. Another application to check out on today's list is a really good one. If you like the idea of coding, or you ever thought about coding, this is an application that I used some months ago, and it actually made learning HTML really fun. So with this application, this is going to walk you through some basics of HTML, take you to the courses, then it gets to ask you some questions. After that, you get to receive some certificates and badges depending on how fast you learn. So this application makes learning HTML really fun and simple. I haven't seen HTML being broken down so basically for everybody to understand. This application did exactly that for me. So if you want something to break down HTML for you to understand whilst having fun, this is definitely an application to check out. Next on today's list, we have the Electron. So this is a battery health and real capacity indicator. So basically, if you want to know your battery health, the milliamp hour that it comes with, the technology behind the batteries, and a whole lot, this application is going to give you some insights about that. So what I really like about this application is the interface. It looks really well designed. I like this animation that's going on the battery. Like I said, it looks really cool. You can see your battery health, you can see the temperature, you can see the technology that was used to make your battery. That is everything is listed on this application. So I think this application is really cool. You can even see the voltage in which this is charging, the currents and everything about your battery. So basically, my favorite feature about this has to do with the interface and how clean it looks, and the information it gives you also. So if you want to know more about your battery, this is an application you should check out. So last but not least, this is an application that has been out for a couple of months now, but this is the first time I've actually tried it out, and I think it's actually cool. So this takes advantage of the Poncho camera on your phone and turns it into a notification LED, which I find like it looks nice actually. And the fact that you can actually customize the colors for the basic applications on your phone is actually really cool. So when you get a notification, this is going to show a pulsing ring around your Poncho camera, which looks really fun, like I said. So if you want something to serve as a notification LED on your device, this is definitely something to check out. So all too soon, this brings us to the end of today's episode of Top 100 Apps. If you like any of the applications, of course, the download links are going to be in the description. Feel free to check them out. You can also leave in the comment section your favorite application so I can check them out. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm out.